All right, Lions Loyal, welcome to Game 1 of the women's soccer season here at the Arizona Athletic Grounds between the Park University Gilbert Buccaneers and your Justice University Lions. We're just about to get ready here to start off with. First of all, on behalf of Mr. Matt, hello Matt.
Hello Jason.
And myself, we wanted to apologize for the lack of video this time. We are, first of all, not really able to stream to YouTube yet, but we intended to record and still might record, just not in conjunction with this specific broadcast. But if you're not seeing video, that's why we're having some technical difficulties out here. We intend to get better as the season goes on. What are you looking for tonight, Matt?
Well, they're getting the rust off. They are starting the season strong. Hopefully we just see some good athletic play, some good pace, and hopefully some goals tonight.
You like offense, do you?
Well, you got to have at least one goal to win, Jason. That's how that works.
That's true. That's a quotable thing. You have to have at least one goal to win. Matt Shively.
Yeah, teams in the history of sports have never won when they haven't scored. All right, we're about to have kickoff here. Looks like Park is going to start with the ball here in the first half.
Oh, it actually looks like Justice has that, doesn't it? Sorry, folks, we missed the coin toss here setting up.
She's going to kick it backwards to start to her teammate, and now Park has the ball.
Kicks it all the way down into Park territory. Heading out to the side, grabs it up in the corner, and out of bounds. We're going to have a throw in for Park.
Justice is in white. Park has the ball in the attacking end, centering the ball over. Shoots from outside the box, easy save for the keeper.
Launches it downfield, gets it to about midfield. Griselda's on the way over to get it.
Park regains possession, but it's
Take him right back.
Early parts of the game, Jason, they're trying to find rhythm on both ends of the pitch, trying to get possession of the ball.
Puts it right off the back of the Park defender, trying to clear it downfield.
Doesn't feel good to get a soccer ball on the side of your head, Jason.
It does not. Park briefly kicked it back to set it up, but they're running through their plays right now.
Back to
Rebecca Sapinga.
Regrouping their offense here, and they're going to try to move it forward again to the attacking side of the pitch. Centered ball in, over to the right wing. Popped up in the air.
Darian Thompson battling with it. Kicks it over the goal. What a nice feature that is, the safety nets they have here at Arizona Athletic Grounds. No chasing deep balls like that when they go over the goal.
That is nice. It just saves a couple seconds of time that you might need in stoppage time. So Justice going to clear this ball. Going short over the middle to Griselda. See if she can get it going into the other side. And Justice has the ball on the other side of the pitch for the first time of this match. Raquel kicks it back over to nobody in particular. Park will steal that one and go back the other way. Through ball to the right wing. She's looking for a centering pass towards the goal. Kicked away by Aaliyah Myers. That's going to be a throw-in for Park. I'm going to guess a little bit because I can't totally see it. They quickly throw it in. And that's out for a goal kick. Justice ball. They're going to actually call that a corner kick. I'm going to say that was off of Justice. This is Park's first corner of the evening, also the first corner of the game. Hey, where are you? She sets up for the corner kick here. Justice sets their defense. Park is all clumped at the top of the box. Then they break away into their positions as the ball comes in towards the middle of the pitch. Headed in for a goal.
I was about to say that looked a little long, but that went right into the right spot, and unfortunately for Justice, Park got a goal on that one.
Well, Park knows something my mom always taught me growing up, Jason. You got to use your head.
I don't think that's what your mom meant necessarily.
Maybe not.
No.
But when you do, good things happen. Park takes the early 1-0 lead on Justice, their first real try. Successful set-piece corner kick. Defending those is going to be key to this game.
Justice has it in the backfield.
Quickly kicked away through for another goal kick.
Who is our keeper today?
Amy Gallegos is our
Amy
keeper.
back there.
She's out of El Paso, Texas.
I had the privilege of having Amy in my class. She's
Did you?
Awesome young lady, awesome student, always involved.
She clears it short. Park swarms to try to steal it. Griselda gets a
physical
little shove there. They're going to call that a foul, and Justice will take the foul here. Reset as everyone goes downfield a little bit.
Park with the header, putting it back into their territory, but
Nice clear by Krista Nieblas, but stolen back by Park. Here they go the other way. Kicked away again. Riley Kunker clears it up to Griselda.
Alexandria Bergal giving her all she can handle.
Steals it back for Park. They reset back to the middle of the field, reversing to the left side, kicking it all the way out to the left wing, across midfield. Here they come into the attacking part of the field. Kicked away by Justice midfielders, but Park regains possession. And they kick that one all the way through for another goal kick for Gallegos. Park stays in tight on these goal kicks. They look for any kind of mistake to fire right back at the goalkeeper for another attempt on goal. Park still with it, kicking to the middle of the pitch. Now finally cleared out by Justice.
right onto the head of Rebecca Swinga again. She seems to be all over the defensive field here.
And kicked away by the Park defender. Justice will have the throw in here on the far side.
I tell you what, it might be warm out here right now, Matt, but that view is hard to beat where we're sitting.
Got a beautiful view. The sun behind a cloud gives us a little foretaste of what the sunset's going to look like here in a bit. Park heads it back, jockeying for the ball. Justice just can't hold on to possession for very long so far, Jason. That's going to be a problem if they can't start to get a little bit of control of this game.
All the way back to the keeper. Set things up. Park wants to start again.
Reversed out to the far side. Park all the way down the sideline to the far left side. Coming towards the center.
There. Ooh, was able to get it off the Park offensive player. Looks like that should be a goal kick.
Should be a goal kick. Good defense by Leah Myers again. They call her Bossy, so we probably will too. I think that's allowed. An endearing nickname, I'm sure.
Speaking of Bossy,
Bossy clears it, launches it. Park still has possession. They're going to reset back to their keeper and kind of spread the field a little bit. Now they're going to work it back towards midfield. Over to the left wing, back centered. Middle of the pitch, couple good moves with the ball. Bounced off of Justice defender, but she keeps going. And that's going to be off the Justice defender, off of Bossy for the second corner here for Park. The last corner went very well for them.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to hope for better defense on this one for Justice.
Corner's just about ready to come in.
I like how Park, they all clump up and then they break away, kind of like an inbound setup in basketball. Another
long, but it's centered and
knocked
again.
Back in past
That was an unfortunate
Gallegos. So far, the corner kicks have been. You know what, Jason? I don't think they called that a goal.
Nope, they did not.
Keeper still has it. Still 1-0.
Did that? Do you think not cross the plane, or did he call something else there?
Might have been offsides, Jason. I couldn't see the
Official.
the flag from my angle here, but since it went back to the keeper, that would be my guess. Another goal kick for Gallegos and Justice, and they're gonna do their best to get the ball here and get something going offensively, get some control. Park is not laying off the accelerator in their end of the pitch here. Another great chance for Park, deflected up in the air. Griselda trying to clear it out. Park still having, that one's deflected off McKenna Matthews, back out.
Here comes
McKenna Matthews
chasing
again.
it hard, chasing it hard. Could you
And
get
she's
there?
got a little bit of a breakaway.
Got
She's
it
going to
cleared.
kick it ahead to her teammate. Raquel Trogdon trying to do something with it. Off of McKenna Matthews again.
Back to Raquel now.
Riley Kunker in the action as well over there.
Ooh, a little slide.
No call, but that is going to be throw-in for Justice on the far side. Raquel Trogdon going to take the throw. Setting up for a power throw here. Watch this, Jason. A little cartwheel action to the throw. Park trying to clear it, and they successfully do. Cleared. Aaliyah Myers, chasing it. She'll have the throw in for Justice as it goes off on the far side. Bounces off her teammate's leg and back to Park. And Park has numbers here. Let's see if Justice can get back on defense. Park running ahead, but the keeper's there to keep the would-be attack at bay.
It's always good when the keeper's there to keep.
Keeper's doing her job. Keeper's got to keep. This is true.
Clears it down the field. Park immediately heads it back into their front end. Sends it back to Riley Schroeder.
Griselda Ahumada has done a good job of getting into the action so far for Justice. We've called her number quite a bit so far. The shot from the outside of the box goes wide.
That's Alexandria Bugal. She's certainly not shy today.
She'll take those shots. She doesn't shy away from an opportunity to give her team another goal. Another goal kick for Gallegos. Ball bouncing around. Park, another shot off of the top of the crossbar and trickles away for another goal kick. Again, these defenders are going to get really tired really fast if this ball stays in the Park end.
I was just about to say, Amy's legs already got, 4 or 5 goal kicks already?
Yeah, she's been touching the ball way too much, in my opinion, for what you want. Park has it wide, trying to kick it in and center it for another chance, but
There's Bergal again.
nice move there, trying to get some space. The centering pass to flex off of one Justice defender. Park, another shot, and
that
in.
one does not miss. That does not miss.
That was clean. That was a great play. Good turnaround.
Started off with a good juke. Sorry to step on you there, Matt.
You're good.
Started off with a good juke on the baseline there, and finished with a solid kick in almost the upper left corner, almost the top shelf.
You have to finish. All the juking in the world, if you can't finish, won't do anything. But she did that. She finished what she started. And Justice here finds themselves in a 2-0 hole early in this first half. Working it back to Gallegos. Amy kicks it out wide. Cassidy Mead for Justice gets that kicked away, but quickly Park throws it back in, and they try to get something going again here, as they already have the 2-0 advantage. But that went wide. Another goal kick coming.
Surveying the field.
Aaliyah Myers about to bring the ball in. Off the head of McKenna Matthews, across center field. Worked back to the left, Park in control once more. Aaliyah Myers fighting hard for that possession, kicked away for another goal kick.
It's pretty much those go to Myers and fighting hard typically go together, whatever she's doing.
She fights hard.
She fights hard.
She does. She fights hard. It's interesting that the Gallegos, what you said about her getting tired might be true, because she's giving these goal kicks to her defender, which is her option. She chooses. And again, Park has control. Cameron Henry gave up the ball that time. Griselda kicks it through. Krista Nieblis was there as well. This one's out wide.
If Justice could just win some of these one-on-one battles in the middle of the field, it seems like we're kind of on the back end of those, a lot of these. And the defender comes to them, and Park seems to be winning a lot of those.
It's true. They're winning those 50-50 balls. And it's really back to what you were saying about Aaliyah. It's about wanting it. It's about fighting for it. And Park has it. They're going to work it back to their keeper,
who's way outside of her box.
She showed so far she doesn't mind getting way out of her box. She came all the way to center court earlier, center field. And Park working it back, headed away very well. I believe that's Michaela. She's got the wrong number on our sheet here. But Michaela Thorvind is number 26. Off of Michaela's head, given chase by Riley Kunker, worked across the field. Park looking to set up another centering pass and another attack here.
McKenna's says, fighting. Think again about that one, McKenna says.
And cleared really well by Griselda.
That was Krista, I believe, on that.
That was Krista, you're right. And that one's over the bar for another goal kick.
I tell you what, those kicks are right on center, though, man. If they miss high, we're power balls right at the goal.
They've had too much space to set up a good shot, and they've had the pedal on the metal here too. Every kick, nobody's falling back, giving Justice space to operate. They're staying right up tight, looking for a mistake. Cameron trying not to make that mistake. Michaela back over to Cameron. And it's kicked back.
Not quite sure why Michaela let that one go, but it's going to be a corner for
Riley
Park.
Kunker kicked that out, and that's going to be, like you said, a corner, which they're batting .500 on corners so far, Jason. 1 goal in 2 attempts to win, you got to stop the set pieces. If you let those go for goals, it's going to be a long night.
The boys in the truck, did they feed you those stats?
They did. They did.
Yeah.
We have a great staff working hard for us.
We would be remiss if we didn't mention our producer, Jesse.
Yes, Jesse.
Helping run around, grabbing stat sheets for us, and grabbing as much video as physically possible here.
We have rosters, and that's because of Jesse's hard work. We appreciate that. Justice has the ball going the other way. Looking to do something, get some passes.
Well, there's some physicality there. We haven't seen a lot of that so far. It's good to see a little bump.
Cassidy Mead with the bump on that one. Not afraid to throw her shoulders around there, trying to get an advantage. But Park has the ball again. The throw in goes in deep, but Bossy's there to kick it out. So this still in play, actually. Park still has the ball. And that's going to be out on McKenna Matthews. Another throw in for Park upcoming. Aaliyah trying to save that, but I believe that's going to be another corner. Off the head of Cassidy Mead went out, and Park's fourth corner upcoming here. Again, Park doing their customary cluster here, so you don't know what they're doing until the ball's fed in. It was a short feed in, centered really well, but it went out wide.
And that's going to be a goal kick, it looks like, right?
Goal kick. Amy's going to need to ice her foot after all these goal kicks.
Well, Leah's taking the last few, right?
That's true.
Amy's got this one, though.
Now, as long as they go short, like they're doing, Jason, I think they're going to continue to crash and not give them any room to operate. I think you have to try to launch it long. I think that's what Bossy was doing. That was working for a few of those goal kicks. Ooh, Cameron goes down hard, but she keeps her footing, or pops back up, that is, and Park has the ball again with possession.
Alexandria Brugal again right in the middle of the action.
It's about keeping possession, Jason. It's your ball. You're not willing to give it up.
That's going to be off of Justice. Oh, perhaps not. That must have gone off the foot of the Park defender. Looks like they're going to be a throw-in for Justice there.
Deflection there. That'll stay. Like you said, Justice ball. McKenna Matthews fighting for position again, but she couldn't handle the throw-in. Now it is Justice. Now it is Park's throw-in. Going back the other way. And again, look how Park is getting a chance to set, spread out their players a little bit, get a little something going.
Pretty much trading spots. Throw in, kick out. Throw in, kick out.
3 in a row there, right? Cassidy Mead with the deflection. As Park goes to throw it in again. Now it's Justice throw in. Deflected, ping-ponged around for a second there, but Park comes out of the scrum with the ball. Coming back around, working it back around the middle. And now the near side. Good through ball to number 12 for Park, but taken away from Michaela. Michaela working the other way, trying to find her teammate.
Which she did, just a little long.
Raquel working on the far side, gets her pocket pick. Say that 3 times fast.
Pocket pick, Park. Yeah, that'll be tough.
But another Justice throw in upcoming.
It is nice to see a Justice throw in from our side of the field.
It is true. Kenna Matthews with the ball. Momentarily, Cameron had it between her knees, but worked back to Bossy, who feeds it in to Raquel, fighting for it. Raquel's got it again, trying to center the pass.
That's a good center.
Off her teammate.
Oh, Krista took a good shot there.
Krista did. She got a little bit of the inside of her foot on that one, but couldn't get any kind of aim going. Quickly, the Park keeper trying to work it out to the near side here. Michaela's quickly in pursuit. The Park
will advance it still, yeah.
Riley Conquer on defense here. Leah Myers clears it the other way, and it goes all the way down. And Park lets it go out for a throw in here on the near side.
It's going to be Riley Schroeder throwing it in. Almost went out right in front of our
Almost
table
went out
here.
right in front of us, but she was able to keep it in. She gets the pass back.
Brianna McCaster. This time it does go out.
Michaela
That's going to be a justice
Thorvin
throw.
is going to throw it in here.
This is going to be that timeout. I believe that's a water
Hydration
break.
break.
Yep. And we'll take a little break too. Doing a good job, Matt, so far on our first broadcast.
Working it up.
One thing we just I think need to see more of from Justice is just that, like you said, that go get it, that mentality of just I'm going to get this ball and you're not. You know, it seems like they're a little bit back on their heels a little bit. And one thing I've observed on Parkside, I don't know if you agree with me, but they've got some very tall athletes and they're also very quick. A lot of times you lose some of that quickness with the height, but they're moving real quick and they're super tall on that side of the field.
That's true, and they've just kept the foot on the accelerator from the word jump, and they've kept the ball, like you said. Possessions is 9/10 of the law, and they have had 9/10 of the possession so far in this first half. And that's something Justice needs to change if they want to get back in this thing. And really, in my opinion, 1 goal before halftime, 2-1 down, you're still in it. It gets that momentum back, and so that's what I'd be saying if I was Coach Mike Navarro right now in the huddle. Let's get one back. Get one back, chip away at that lead. Don't give up anymore. But to do that, you got to play with a little more pace, a little more acceleration. Get it in your side of the pitch more than their side of the pitch. And that takes clean, crisp passes, not sloppy. You know where you're going with the ball when you kick it. You're not just kicking and praying.
Official calling the teams back onto the field after the water break.
It's always good to pray, though, Jason.
That's true.
That shouldn't be your only strategy. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, your phone's cooling. Your phone's cooling down.
Got a couple subs coming in for Justice. Ari Lockwood's in the game. Park again with the possession, working it back to their keeper. It's a good throw in by Michaela, but it couldn't be held onto by Ari. And they're working it back around to the far side. Park again working with possession.
Journey Morimoto is the keeper for Park. She hasn't had a lot to do today thus far, aside from clear a few balls from either side.
She has wandered around the field a lot, though, Jason. So she's getting her exercise, so don't feel too bad for her. Bossy again throwing her weight around. Not going to call anything on that. She keeps it, clears it over to Peyton Tafoya. There's another sub. I didn't see Peyton slip into the game there. So Ari and Peyton are the two subs at that hydration break, and this is going to be another goal kick.
On either end of the spectrum, Ari, one of the 5 seniors on the team this year, and Peyton, a brand new freshman, looks like from Globe, Arizona.
Right in our backyard, not too far away. The quick take of the corner. My correction, that was a corner, not a goal kick.
Ooh, the header goes over the top of the goal.
The over the bar is always deceptive for the visual, right? For half a second you think that was in. Then you realize it was over.
Well, that was one of the height players I was talking about, Rebecca Sapinga. She's number 24 today. She's about a head taller than most of the other players on the field.
That was the 5th corner for Park here in the first half. Aaliyah Myers takes the goal kick. But there's your number 14 for Park doing all the damage. The distributor.
She is everywhere. That's Bugal again.
Griselda kicks it out, then Cameron has it. Little hand check there. Our freshman, Peyton Tafoya, clears it back over. Stolen back away by Park, working it back around at the near side. Kicked away by Ari Lockwood. and back kicked away by Park. Park regains possession, and they're going to work back on the attack here.
Ari not giving up on that last play, though. She was with it till the end, till they cleared it out to the left.
She is a spark plug. She brings a lot of energy to the pitch. Kicked away by Justice. They trying to regain possession.
McKenna with the ball, centering it.
McKenna again out to Ari. She tried to cut it into the middle, got kicked away by Park, and they again regain possession, working it back to the keeper once more.
I gotta tell you, I get a little excited when it comes to our side here. Maybe we could catch a ball or something, you know?
I hope we don't catch a ball, because that means that it will fly at our face as we're sitting.
That's true. That's true.
Justice has the ball back to the keeper.
Doing a lot of running for that cleared ball just to run back and get it.
Amy will reset things here. Go for a long kick here to the center of the field. Cameron has it, played off the chest. Then she falls down, stolen back by Park, and they'll now work the other way, going to the far side, kicking it through. But Aaliyah's there to defend it, fighting off a Park player, but she kicked it right to Park, and they will reset the attack here, working it back to the middle, centering the pass back. The shot from the top of the box, off the keeper. She bounced off her hand, off her foot, back to her hands, Jason.
Yeah, she stayed with it. She rolled over and took it. I could have probably dribbled in if she hadn't rolled over on it.
Just don't give up on it. Keep sight of where that ball is. The goal kick is... The last couple goal kicks, Jason, they've been trying to get some distance away from their own zone. I appreciate that, even if it haven't been successful possessions. Michaela Thorvand centers to Cameron, trying to poke it through. Has two Park defenders
There
on
we go.
her.
Clears it to the other end of the field, but their keeper's right on top of that.
Raquel just didn't quite get that ball, that through ball in stride, so she couldn't do much with it. Park's going to work here the other side. Ari Lockwood trying to...
Right in front of our broadcast area here.
Park sets it up back to the center of the pitch. Number 28 for Park, working it back around.
Lauren Runyon, number 28, is, I believe, a sub that came in maybe, or we just didn't call her name earlier. There's a header.
And it goes off wide for a goal kick.
Park pretty confident in their header game there.
Park is working the ball left and right and center.
Can I walk back? He's getting hot. Can I walk back?
Yeah.
He's turning into a cherry. It's too white.
Justin's about to bring the ball in right now. I cannot see the player who has the ball right now.
A little bit of a family reunion taking place right in front of us here.
You like to see that kind of camaraderie with family members. It's not great for my ability to view, but good for them.
I think we might make a slight change at halftime, Matt. Maybe slide the table up toward that rope a little ways. What do you think? I don't like people listening at home not being able to hear who's got what ball and what's going on.
That's true. McKenna Matthews forward to Cameron Henry. Worked back. Park again takes possession again. The far wing, they're bringing the ball up, trying to work it back around to the middle here. Poked away momentarily, but still fought for. There's a scrum for the ball on the far side. Jason working it back around to the middle. Park's going to work it through to the right side, tried the one-timer there on the goal. Tried the one-timer, tried to kick it off the inside of her foot. That's a tough place to try to control the ball off your foot in one move without taking a dribble. Another goal kick for Justice. Got Ari out wide here. I'd like her to go towards her. Instead, she keeps it in the middle. Park pokes it away. They have the ball right at the top of the box. One good move to the left. Right foot finish, but right at the keeper.
Great save, though. That would have been tempting to dive one way or the other. She just stayed right on it.
Amy's been busy, if we've highlighted already, and defense trying to give her a little bit of a break. McKenna Matthews, a good upward ball.
Good to see her stand up. Looks like she might have tweaked her ankle a little bit on that one.
Just a momentary little cleat in the turf.
Put some dirt on it, right? Keep going.
It's artificial turf, Jason. Hard to find dirt right now.
We're sitting in some. Well, this is more like gravel.
Come over to the track. We'll help you out, McKenna.
You know, one name we've been calling a lot this evening so far is Cameron Henry. And I'm looking over at the roster here. She's a new ad. She's a freshman, but one thing, she's probably pretty warm right now, Matt.
Yeah, she's used to that San Diego beach breeze, which there just isn't here tonight.
There's certainly no beach, and sometimes we get a breeze, but not right now. It's pretty flat air right now for us.
Again, we've got a beautiful view as long as that sun doesn't hit us in the eyes here for the second half. Park working it back to their keeper once more, resetting things, reversing field, going back the other way, actually to the center of the pitch. And here they come again to the attacking part of the pitch. Actually, they're going to work it back around, kick it back to their defenders.
Kiara Rubio sub for Park in on the action on that one.
Their defense has been solid so far. They haven't given up much of an opportunity. Aaliyah, nice inside boot to kick it away. Be another throw in for Park.
That it is.
Launches the throw into the far corner. Aaliyah again is there to head of the way. McKenna Matthews with it.
A little move by McKenna there. There we go.
It's a good move. Ari trying to clear
coming up on it.
But stolen back away by Park. Kicked out wide. Back to the center, and they reset their attack to the right wing. Good inside move. Kick back out to the center.
That was a good move there. Rubber goal.
Back to the right wing. She dribbles and she tries to.
So that looks like it'll be a throw-in for Park.
Got kicked away by the Justice defense.
Just this side of the flag, so just barely avoided the corner on that.
Oh. Throw-in being worked back to the middle. Justice trying to defend, centered to number 13. She takes one dribble and one shot over the bar, off to the right. Not much on that, not much of a challenge, but it was worth the chance. Couldn't control it off her foot, though. And another goal kick will be quickly played in by Justice. They just cannot clear it out of their defensive end. Ari's fighting for it.
It's a handball, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong.
Or a delay. It could be a delay foul on.
Oh, yep, that is a delayed foul.
He's standing where the foul occurred. That's how I know it was on Ari Lockwood. And Park will set up. He didn't have to get out his shaving cream to mark the spot. That's always the most exciting part of soccer, Jason, when the refs use their shaving cream.
Okay, so this is my naivety. That's a thing?
Yeah, that's how they mark.
Pull out shaving cream and mark the spot, just in case somebody moves the ball or something, or what?
They mark the spot where the defenders can't come in front of. It's kind of the invisible wall.
Not so invisible.
It is now because there's no shaving cream.
Yeah, now it is. Ooh.
Good defense.
That probably didn't feel great either, but good defense. Way to use your body, Cameron.
Cameron Henry so far has taken a couple soccer balls off of the face and the chest and everywhere else. Park working it back through. Cameron Henry trying to clear it out. Park maintains possession and works it back around to the right side. Ari Lockwood giving pursuit.
There we go.
Cameron Henry pokes it through, and it's going to deflect off of a Park player, I think. Or they're going to call it off of Justice.
Right in front of us, Riley Schroeder getting ready to throw the ball in.
Another couple subs coming in for Park. Couple 3 subs. Looks like a triple substitution.
One thing, having talked to Coach Navarro before the season started, is he's very excited about that. He can actually send subs in this year.
Keep some fresh legs. That's important, especially in the second half.
And in this heat.
As Park is waiting for their subs to get situated. We're about to have a throw in. Keeping this thing no worse than a 2-goal deficit should be the goal here for Justice. And their defense kicks it back out.
Ari coming up here, running all over the place. Cameron with
There's
her foot on
Cameron
it.
Henry. Back out wide.
It's Raquel, isn't it, out there? Or is that
That's Peyton Tafoya with
there
the ball.
she is, yep. Didn't see the number.
Working out wide, and
He's taken down by the
taken down, and
sideline.
looks like it's going to be.
Justice throw in, but no foul called there.
I'm gonna walk back here really quick.
Let's see. She's not going to do her fancy cartwheel kick or cartwheel throw. Oh, she is.
She is.
All
Watch
right,
this,
here comes
watch
the
this
cartwheel
throw,
throw.
everyone who's watching on the video we have.
She can get it in the Ari. I would love that. Not quite deep enough, though. And Park kicks it away.
I wasn't expecting
Ball's
it to go
up in the air towards the center of the pitch. Aaliyah trying to keep it from getting back over. She pops it up in the air, headed by Park. Michaela Thorvand kicks it deep, and
Sometimes you just got to keep it in that zone, kick it deep there. Give your team a chance to set up something.
the Park keeper looking to do just the same thing for her team, trying to set a play, sends everyone back down the pitch. She's going to send a deep one over the center line, bounces into the Justice third of the pitch, controlled by Park. Aaliyah fighting for it, no foul called. She maintains possession, she clears it back out.
Krista looks like she's about to launch it, and she just gently catches the ball.
That was some good footwork by Krista Nieblis right there, and she's going to kick it back to Aaliyah Myers, who kicks it to the center of the pitch. It's mishandled there, though, and here's a steal. Getting excited for a second there. Cameron had Ari streaking out wide, but couldn't find her with the ball, and Park gets it back, working it back to the right here. And they look to try to get another goal to extend their lead. They work it into the middle. McKenna Matthews is there. Back to Aaliyah Myers.
Park trying the deflection ball there. They were trying to get it in the center, deflect it off the Justice player, and get a shot out of it, but it didn't go the way they wanted it to on that one.
Did not. And Cassidy Mead giving chase. Defensive pursuit there. It's going to be the sixth corner for Park, I believe, or is it going to be a goal kick? Sixth corner upcoming here. They're going to play it in fast here. Referee's holding up the action here. I believe a sub was wanting to come on, and they played that ball a little too quick, so they're going to redo that corner.
Loses the element of surprise a little bit when you have that called back.
They've tried that a few times. They've been more successful when they center it in. They're doing their cluster play again here. They
There's the
work it
center.
into the middle. Off the Justice player. Headed out wide, and Park cannot track it down.
Going to be a throw in for Park. She was running hard after that ball. For a second there, I thought somehow it went off a Park player the way she was going after that ball.
I thought so as well. She was pursuing hard for a ball that was going to be hers anyway.
But hey, as a coach, that's probably what you asked for, right? Run
like-
after every ball.
I like the hustle. Hustle's a plus play no matter what. Hustle's free, Jason. You don't have to pay for it.
Unlike the parking at Arizona Athletic Grounds.
You have to pay for that.
You do, yes.
You have to pay to park when you watch Park play.
I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just letting people know so if they come out to a game here, they're prepared for that, you know.
Carpool, everybody. Because you're not getting the quality parking lot for $5.49, let me tell you. Well,
Hey,
Justice
the dirt was kind of flat.
Justice trying to get something going here before the end of the first half, but Park takes it away once again. They have had solidly 75% of the possession, Jason, maybe more. That might be conservative.
And even the possession we've had has taken a place in, Park side of the field for the most part.
And it's been pretty
our side of the field, I
it's been
should
pretty frenetic, not very controlled at all. Justice gets a boot on that, trying to
took a
kick it
bounce.
out wide. Took a weird hop.
Peyton went one way, ball went the other. That's
Aaliyah
unfortunate.
kicks it out again. She's a stalwart back there. Might be 4 or 5-0 if it wasn't for Aaliyah Myers. In the back end of this Justice defense, early on they were a little shaky because they weren't getting any chance to find rhythm. The ball was always on their end, but now they've really fortified that back line.
Thanks in no small part to Aaliyah. Aaliyah's really stepped up for
She has.
Justice. She's kind of that kind of player that is somebody you're going to follow. The attitude, the passion you see in her kind of drives the rest of her teammates, I'm sure.
You want 3 or 4 of her on your team. You want that kind of personality. That throw-in was to nobody in particular, and that's going to be through for a goal kick. Amy Gallegos has also had a busy first half. And I think Park realizes she doesn't have a big leg back there to really clear things when it gets to the goal kick. And that's really been a problem in the first half.
McKenna fights for it, gets it over in the center, but right to the Park player. Park kicks it back.
Cameron Henry given pursuit here, looking a little winded.
There's
McKenna Myers
picks it up.
McKenna Matthews steals it, gets deflected back the other way though, and Park is back on the attack.
Park's got numbers on the right side.
Through ball, and she waltzes in for a chance.
Oh,
but
misses left. That's, remember earlier you said that you can pray, but that shouldn't be your only strategy. That one was because of prayer.
That was, yes, prayer
Amy
did its thing.
Amy was on the ground, defenders weren't there, and the ball just went left.
Well, so we've used that prayer, so we need to pray some more for another one. About 12 minutes left in the half.
I'm glad you have good eyes, man. That's because you're a young whippersnapper.
Ari kicks it out to Raquel Trogdon.
Oh, here we go.
She passed.
Oh, Ari stopped. She stopped. I don't know.
Looking to pass to Ari, but
That's
she
a
did
bummer.
stop. And that ball's cleared out, though, so they should have a near side throw in here on their attacking side.
I think Ari thought the defender might have gotten in front of her and gotten in front of Raquel, I should say, and kind of preemptively went back as though the ball was going to be deflected and missed the pass.
Michaela Thorvin fighting to keep the ball here, trying to center the pass. They're going to get their first corner of the night. Let's see what they can do with the set piece of their own here. We had said earlier in our podcast, Jason, wondering who would be taking set pieces. Raquel Trogdon will be taking the first corner, at least, for Justice. She works the ball into the center. McKenna's being shoved in the back, but she gives a header that doesn't go anywhere.
No blood, no foul.
And it's cleared out. Michaela trying to keep the ball in the possession
It's
of
in
Justice.
2-3 defenders. Now she's still, finally Park gets it, but it took 3 of them to take it from her. And Michaela comes up hobbling a little bit.
That ball's through for Park, fighting to clear it. And done well so is Cassidy Mead, kicked out for a throw. Michaela's got her legs back. She's working her way back to the defensive side of the pitch.
That one looked more like almost like a shoulder or something she got banged into a little bit. She kind of held her shoulder down.
It looked like the quads, like she got a boot right in the top of the thigh. Again, doesn't feel so good. She's tough. Held together by tape, it looks like, but she's tough nonetheless.
This will be my attempt at being funny, but I'll say this is not pro soccer, so therefore the game went on. They didn't hit the ground for 6 or 7 minutes waiting for the ref.
I can watch more of that kind of soccer, Jason, let me tell you. Park's still working on it. Working on their third goal, but
collision
Amy,
in front and over the net again.
Amy came up to try to get the ball and got a player instead. And that could have been disastrous for Justice, but the ball goes over the net. No harm, no foul, and they'll reset for another goal kick. Short again, Aaliyah Myers kicks it out wide.
A little bit of a
Taking
hard catch there.
Yeah, taken hard off the foot and trickles away. Park, Justice is looking tired. Park working it out wide to number 3. She's trying to center it in here. Kicked away the last second. By
That was
Raquel
Raquel again,
Trogdon.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is this a throw in? I can't tell. Park looking to get another goal before the end of the half here. Working it back around to center court here, center field. Work to the far side. 23 seconds left. I was way off earlier when I said 12 minutes.
I take back my compliment on your eyesight.
They were counting down, not counting up like I'm used to. And that shot's way over the bar. And that
made you do it. We'll see if she
might do it
tries
for the
one
first
more.
half.
Yeah, just as content to just let that go at this point. So
Well,
at the half, Matt,
2-0 Park. 2 early goals from Park really took the momentum early. They tried to establish themselves as the more dominant side. Justice fought back, though. A lot of good hard work to stay in this match. 2 goals is not impossible to come back from.
nope, it's not. Definitely turned the defense on a little bit after those first couple goals. Just took them a minute to get their legs, I think, underneath them. So we'll be back after half then with the second half action, hopefully a comeback. All right, Matt, back for the second half. We got just about 30 seconds left on the halftime clock. What did you think about the first half?
Well, Jason, I'm going to say I really like the purple the refs are wearing. We didn't get to mention that earlier.
We didn't.
It's a good color for refs.
There might be problems with maybe how the first half went if the first comment about the half was the refs' colors of their jerseys.
You're probably right, Jason. When you're down 2-0, you got to find the positive things to talk about. And
Well, I will say I've been encouraged watching Cameron Henry, a freshman coming in. She was kind of all over the place and being pretty physical out there as well. Raquel Trogdon had a couple great plays as well.
some of the upperclassmen returners showed out in the first half as well. Leah Myers played some solid defense. McKenna Matthews. Have you noticed their arrangement they're showing here? They have a Leah Myers up front to play some offense this half. Let's see how that's an interesting strategy.
Kind of like we talked about in the first half, it could just have to do with her energy level and her passion, just trying to bring people up front and get some of those 50-50 balls that we were talking about were being left behind.
Right, they need to fight for that possession. Aaliyah does that the best. McKenna probably second best on the entire team. And so I really like to see them up front.
I mean, they were happening with them, but they were happening back by the goal. They need them to happen at the front.
And you see that surgence right off the bat by Aaliyah Myers. She kicks it up front to Raquel Trogdon, but it gets kicked away by Park, and here they come the other way quickly. I do like the adjustment at the halftime, Jason. We'll see how that pays off. To the near side here, Park with the ball, trying to center it.
Park coming in with a couple of subs as well. Number 20 out there, Summer Mitchell. Didn't see her in the first half, I don't think, and she's running in the
Centered,
front.
kicked away by Cameron. Fresh legs, Jason, you got to have it for a strong second half. And Park is continuing to control the ball in their zone. That one kicked away. That's going to be a throw-in for Justice.
That was Cassidy Mead.
Cassidy had a really good. She stuck with that one. Didn't get bullied off the ball. She'll throw it into McKenna Matthews. Gets it stolen by the Park player, who's bringing it into the center, trying to pass it.
Ooh, good stop
past
there.
Michaela Thorvin, but she does not, and Michaela just kind of kicks it out. That one deflects off the ref. He's a part of the field.
It's a good defender in that case too. Thank you, ref.
Looking sharp with that purple.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
It's like a big target out there.
I'll quit talking about the purple. I like it.
Oh, but he's come right here with the flag right here for you to see the purple up close, man.
And then in the summer, it's too cold. So I started looking at
Another goal kick, first of the half for Justice. Gonna again continue to play it short to her defenders. This one's out to Cassidy Mead. It's kind of blown up in her face there. She sticks with it, pops up in the air. Headed back to Cassidy, who's then gonna kick it. Deflected again. Park is relentless. They're not giving up any of those 50-50 balls. And that's gonna be out for a corner. 7th corner of the game for Park.
Bossy out there talking to her teammates, setting up, trying to prevent one of these headers from the corner again.
Park is going to cluster at the top of the box, as they do, trying to use that as deception. It's again like an inbounds play in basketball.
They are going launch to the center here.
Short ball, poked away. Park still fighting for it, keeping it in. Griselda giving
Over to Summer Mitchell, who centers it. Nice center pass.
right
Danger
in the
zone right
center,
here.
in the danger zone.
Deflects off the Justice defender. I didn't see who that was, but
Park containing the ball still, kicking it out wide here, trying to center it back in.
Park setting up wide to the left. They've got 4 players right over here in the same area.
They work it back, then back into the same near side. Little inside
pass by
pass to
Mitchell.
34. Gets the right foot on it.
Ooh, a diving
Punched
save.
out by Amy Gallegos, and here we go the other way for Justice.
Friendly bounce right into our
Riley
hands
Conker
there.
moving the ball up the pitch. She's,
taken out there, but it is on the Park side of the field here.
I like how
They have-
Aaliyah chased that one that went back to the keeper, given that pressure. McKenna Matthews kicks it back out.
I think Park has subbed in another keeper. I gotta see the number on the back.
I believe you're right. Number
It's a
0.
0, so that's Morgan Trail. So yeah, she just came in to replace Journey Morimoto, who we didn't really get to talk about first half. So maybe Justice can take advantage of this.
Journey had a good first half. She did not stop believing in herself, but her coach did because there's a new keeper in this half.
Or it's early in the season, coach is making some decisions, so we don't know much about this Park team yet.
Gotta get
As
some
to who's normally the starter, or if there's a battle for starter.
right.
We
Get
don't
some
know.
playing time for your backup keeper. Justice gets a shot on goal, first of the game, I believe, by Raquel Trogdon, but the keeper, our
Trail
new
tosses it
keeper,
right out to the side, gets that ball moving quick.
working it back to the middle of the field, across to the Park attacking end. Good defense there by Ari. But Park maintains possession, works it back in to the far side. Again, met by Michaela
It's
Thorvin.
good footwork on Park there.
Not going to be denied. She kicks it out. But Park
Park to
working
the
it back
center.
in the middle.
Summer Mitchell there to try off the back of her foot.
And then they reset back towards midfield. Misplayed ball there. Leah Myers coming in strong. McKenna Matthews with the header. Back-to-back headers there. McKenna plays it off her shoulder, but Park
Comes
has
up.
it still. Summer
Park had
Matt.
numbers, but right in the hands of Amy, the keeper.
It's a good effort by Summer, one of the subs from Park at the halftime.
With an old duels. There you go.
And Riley Conker is going to take the
Looks
goal
like
kick.
they called a goal kick before it went in. Looked like Summer got that ball off and into Amy's hands, but must have stepped out right before that.
Griselda has the ball out wide to Justice, working it back to the middle of the pitch. Kicks it over. One off her foot to Aaliyah Myers, fighting for the ball. As we said, she contains possession. Works it out to Griselda, but a little bit too far. That's going to be a throw.
Talk, Lions, talk!
One of our fans is very excited about talking.
Aaliyah Myers has the captain band on this half. She's showing that kind of leadership and has all game. That one's ricocheted off of Cassidy Mead, and it's going to be a throw in for Park here.
Megan O'Neill with a throw in over to Summer Mitchell.
Again, booted out of bounds by Cassidy Mead. Another throw in for Park here on the near side.
Off the head of Cassidy there.
Ping pongs around for a minute. Park has it, working back to the center of the pitch. You get a shot on goal, but it's going to be collected by Amy Gallegos, who's going to clear it out. Runs to the top of the box. And then boots it away. But Park is able to keep it and work it back in.
The ball is going high in the air several times there.
It's out wide. Park trying to keep it in.
And does.
And it looks like it
gonna be a
did
goal
trickle
kick.
out for a goal kick. Good hustle again by Park. Park seems to want it more, Jason. That's been the difference maker so far.
They are running hard.
Justice working it out wide. A little bit of a breakaway here at the center of the field. Good move there to maintain possession.
Gets knocked out, but it looks like it's going to be a Justice throw-in.
It's a nice move by Riley Conker. Aaliyah
I lived there 15 days this time.
trying to get in position here to take the throw in.
I don't know what it was this morning.
Off of the head of Aaliyah Myers to the middle of the pitch. Here
McKenna
comes
there.
Park the other way.
McKenna there to defend and encourage them to reset.
They burned around the one.
That's going to be a throw in. Ari Lockwood's going to take that. Hopefully Justice can get something going on this end of the pitch, Jason.
Elks and like the fuels are right across the road. Where at? You know the Elks Club?
No, not on that one, unfortunately.
Not on that one. Played off funny off her foot. And here we go the other way for Park. Good footwork
Park has
there.
a player off to the left as they drive.
But McKenna Matthews is there to clear it out. Looking for Aaliyah. The ball does not get through. Gets headed back towards the center of the pitch. And Park maintains possession. Good inside pass there. Worked again out wide. Kicked back to the center of the field. Centered, but McKenna Matthews is right there to steal it. But the ball breaks away too far.
Good deflection. Griselda chasing it, trying to keep it in.
And she cannot. Park will maintain possession and get the throw. Griselda, good effort though.
Looks like she tried to bait the Park player a little bit into kicking that ball out of bounds, and they didn't go for it. Off the head of Cassidy Mead out of bounds, another Park throw in.
When you head those out of bounds or kick them out of bounds, you do get a chance to reset those. So there is some benefit when that happens, Jason. Prevents the breakaway.
I just want them to head in the right direction.
I like that one. That was really.
I'm trying
really
to compete with you for bad jokes tonight.
There's no competition, Jason. You don't want to play that game. Here comes a wild header that's kicked out. Park has it again. They're going to start working it back into the middle of the field. Deflected. By Tasha Morera. We've yet to mention her. She came in at the half. Keeper way up on that one.
Big leg.
Aaliyah trying to get to it first. Can't. That's
an
offsides. Flag is up.
Fortunately for the Lions there, because there was nobody but the keeper and the Park offensive player there.
A near collision as well. Amy running up on that one. That could have been disastrous in multiple ways.
We may have just seen why there's a new keeper in this half. That was a big leg she just put under that ball.
She does have a big leg. I wonder if she's an underclassman getting some playing time. Here's McKenna Matthews.
Tries to flip it over to Raquel, just didn't go the way she hoped.
Summer Mitchell back the other way for Park. Coming out wide to her teammate. Looking for the centering pass here in the attacking part of the zone here. Left foot kicked away by McKenna Matthews and then punted out of bounds so they could reset.
I think she may have thought she had a little less time on that once she got the ball, because she booted that pretty quick out of bounds and many people behind her at that point.
It's true. Aaliyah Myers with a great steal, but can't contain the ball. It's going to be out for a Park throw.
Yet another thing that our producer Jesse helping out with, they're kicking the ball back on the field.
You know, I didn't see her play a lot in her student days at Justice. You think she has some eligibility left?
She has eligibility, and she
Okay.
did play back in high school, but you know.
We'll keep that in the back of our mind for later in the season. Park working it in again. The right-footed shot goes wide, and that's going to be a goal kick.
I love how the
Actually, that's going to be a throw-in. I think that stayed in all the way over to that corner, Jason.
It did, and it was funny because the official was standing there, and the ball literally rolled up his leg, called it with the flag. It's just he didn't move an inch.
He did not break character. I appreciate that.
Is he a guard for the King of England?
Not with that purple, Jason.
True.
And Justice trying to work it the other way. You just cannot get a breakaway going here. But still playing hard. There's a good takeaway by Cameron Henry. Back to Aaliyah Myers. I love how she plays defense in the first half and offense in the second.
Look at her, man. She does not stop. She's running everywhere that ball moves.
But there's like no bleachers.
Ari Lockwood going to take the throw in the far side.
But I was like, oh, there's probably gonna be bleachers.
We're about 12 or 13 minutes into the second half. Still a 2-all game.
Riley Kunker trying to find some space here. Drops it back to Michaela Thorvin, who
Yeah, I just wanted to,
kicks it forward. It comes right back.
Okay.
She kicks it forward again. That one's out of bounds.
That
That
one-
was Ari Lockwood.
Yeah, that was Ari, yeah.
Here comes Park back to Summer Mitchell, who has a little bit of a breakaway here, but punted and out of bounds by Cassidy Mead, who's played solid defense this half so far. Little pump fake there by the Park player. Kicks it back out to the corner. Trying to get some separation, but Riley Kunker's not having any of it. She pokes it away back to Summer Mitchell for Park. Works it back into the center of the pitch. Kicked away by Justice. That was Cameron Henry again. Aaliyah giving pursuit. Not going to let it be an easy reset for Park back in their defending zone.
Keeper came all the way out of the box there to come get that ball.
She makes a mistake, Aaliyah will be right there. Park again with the ball out wide to the far side. Michaela Thorvin giving pursuit over there. Deflects it away. This is going to be another corner kick for Park, setting up their 8th of the evening. Lately, they've been playing it in fast to try to catch. Oh, we have a Justice player who is cramping over here.
I don't know if it's a wives' tale or not, Matt, but somebody last season shared with us that they actually carry mustard packets in their training kits for dehydration. For some reason, the mustard helps to resolve the dehydration systems really quickly. So I wonder if they have a mustard packet. If not, I think I know someone, maybe our producer even, who brought some, just in case.
So you're telling me that mustard is a must-have?
Mustard is a must-have. She's up, there we go, and she's walking under her own power to the other side.
Yes.
Probably what it was, just some dehydration or some fatigue, one of the
That
two.
girl, some mustard and a bendy straw. Take care of those cramps.
Now, does it count if I take a nice big hot dog and put mustard on it and eat it that way? Does that still?
Hot dogs always count, Jason.
Okay.
They always count.
The officials were nice enough to stop the clock for us during that stoppage.
Well, about 5 minutes after, they realized it was still running.
And it was our friendly linesman here that's right in front of our broadcast location. He was on it.
Looking great in that purple. Peyton Tafoya, as you mentioned, is the sub for the injured Griselda Ahumada. And again, this sets up the 8th corner kick for Park of the evening. It's going to be a deep cross here. Off the head, but wide. Good effort. That was close. Got to watch those headers off those set pieces. They are so dangerous.
Looks like Justice may have learned their lesson after the first half.
But they continue to play it short off the goal kicks, which I don't think is learning their lesson, but good move by Peyton Tafoya. Back to Aaliyah. Little heavy on the reception pass. Back to McKenna Matthews. Plays it wide. Cassidy Mead kicks it in, but off the knee of the Park defender, and back the other way goes Park with the ball across the middle of the pitch. Works it out wide.
It is encouraging to see the speed of Peyton. That's going to be a great add for this team. She was off to the races there for a second.
Fresh legs are important in the second half too, and I know she played in the first half, but it looks like she got some rest there. Park with the ball, with possession. Kicked out hard by
Aaliyah off to the races here.
Aaliyah.
Ooh, just
Can't
about took that
contain
ball.
it. And Park has it. That was a good out by Michaela Thorvin, though. Here comes Park back the other way into their attacking third of the pitch, but then poked away again by Justice and out of bounds for another Park throw.
Nice hustle, Lions!
Poked away by Justice there. Ball back, working it towards the center of the pitch. Swings it out wide back into Summer Mitchell. Yes, that is the only player on Park whose name I can remember.
It's nice and easy for sure. Oh, there's a shot on goal.
Good shot on goal, and she's recognizable with that shorter hair as well. That makes it easy. Trying to learn people on the fly. Gallegos back out wide, and here comes Justice the other way. That one was too hot to handle, however. That'll be a throw in. Ari Lockwood gets a little muscle behind that one, but Park flirts with it, but Justice the quick throw in, trying to move it forward quickly to Aaliyah Myers. She can't hold it, but she gets it back momentarily. And I believe they're going to call a foul on that one. Park will play it fast. Work it back to the middle of the pitch, back out wide in the defending third. And back across the middle of the pitch, looking for Summer Mitchell, but she zigged when she should have zagged, and it went far. But Park has it again on the far wing here, trying to work it back to the middle. Here's the centering pass. It's going to be almost head of the way, but it gets through. Park looking to do something with it. Justice looking to defend. Turnaround shot, but no balance on that shot. That hit the side of the net, and that will be another goal. Subs coming in.
For those of you not with us here at the broadcast site, you can't see when Matt Shively gets either disappointed or excited about something, but you can certainly hear it because he leans back, and all of a sudden it's like you can't hear him anymore, and then he comes right back in again. So the reactions are there. You can't take the fan out of the broadcaster, can you?
That's true. And Summer Mitchell subbed out, so I now have no idea who's on the pitch for Park.
Should I find one for you that's an easy one? Let's see.
Please. Who we got number 12 here coming in?
Darian Thompson. How about that?
Is that number 12? Darian Thompson.
More probably Darian Thompson.
Darian?
N-E-N-N-E.
Darian. All right. Sorry, Darian. Darian's parents, I apologize. Beautiful name. I butchered it, not your fault. Here comes Park the other way, and that will be out for a goal kick.
I selfishly need them to score a goal on the Justice side just because I've been waiting to hear the Matt Shively goal call.
Do I need to do my the long second goal? Like
I don't know what the Matt Shively call is. I'm just saying I'm looking forward to it. Maybe you put some goals in front of it.
Been waiting my whole life, Jason. I'm excited as well. I'm calling my shot. Aaliyah Myers is scoring.
We also haven't seen any vuvuzelas, as you refer to them.
No, I have not seen a vuvuzela yet.
Maybe a vuvuzela has been here, though. Remember, there is the challenge out there at any game that we're at. Somebody needs to bring us a vuvuzela, as it said right. Or a didgeridoo, wasn't that the other bonus?
Yeah, any kind of musical instrument at this point I'll take. I'll take a triangle. I mean, that's not real festive, but I'll take one. Another goal kick coming up. I would like to see Amy improve on those goal kicks. A little more confidence. I could tell it's a little bit of a confidence issue for her. That one is kicked off the Park defender, and they're going to keep the ball in the attacking part of the zone here, the corner of the box.
And they've had so many goals that were shot way just a little bit high. Shots on goal.
That was so confusing right there. That looked like I was in for a second, but over the goal. And Amy plays that in quickly. Michaela, nice little cutback move. Tries to kick it out long to Aaliyah Myers, but Park was on that one. They're going to try to work it back around and come back the other way. Aaliyah giving pursuit. Throw in for Justice here. Going long for Aaliyah. She had McKenna. McKenna gets the ball, though. Plays it forward to Raquel Trogdon. Tries to cut it back, but it's stolen away by Park. And it'll be worked out the other side, the far end. Park with possession again, working their way into the attacking third. Justice looking for a goal to get back in this thing here, as the clock is not their friend right now. about halfway through the second half here. 2-0 still Park. Park has been control of the possession from the jump here, but Justice's defense has tightened. But Park is still trying to add one more goal to put this thing out of reach. There's another good kick away by Cameron Henry. Worked back away to the near side here by Park. They were trying to work it inside. But again, the defense by McKenna Matthews and Cassidy Mead is stifling over here on the near side. Worked back to the middle. Trying to work it into their striker, but it's poked back out. And Park will reset again on the wide side now. Working it back into the middle. Poked away by Justice, another throw in. Poked away by Justice, another throw in coming for Park. Park maintains possession once more. That one slips away. That's going to be Justice throw. And we're going to have a break coming up here. Time to have some mustard.
I'm proud of myself, Matt. I've drank through my entire jug so far.
Well,
so I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, producer Jesse has handed me another one.
This hydration break is brought to you by Wetzel's Pretzels. If you eat a Wetzel's pretzel, you're sure to need to drink water. That's not their official slogan, but it should be.
And it's not really sponsored by Wetzel's Pretzels, but which one of you out there owns a restaurant or food service establishment that you'd like to advertise on these broadcasts? We sure would love to say your name instead. We're just reading signs out here.
This break brought to you by Terry's Taco Tavern, located in Gilbert, Arizona. I wish. I just made that up.
That's pretty good with the alliteration. Terry's Taco Tavern. Good job.
I could go for a taco at Terry's Tavern.
You want that to be the, 17th taco restaurant in Gilbert?
Oh, yeah, we need more.
We do.
You can never have enough taco. It's Tuesday every week, Jason. You can't have enough taco places.
So that's it. That said, you need at least 52 taco locations.
At least 52. I want to try a new one every Tuesday for a year and not have any repeats.
You know, one of the underrated people at Justice is our wonderful photographer. You know this guy, don't you? Right here, walking by.
Ziggy Zigman Shively.
Ziggy the Zig.
He is
master of the action shot when it comes to sports photography.
He is as loyal as they come. He's a staple at Justice College Athletics with his blue shirt and sometimes Seahawks shirts. I don't know what he's doing with that. We won't talk about that. I failed him as a brother.
Thanks for all you do, Ziggy. He couldn't take the Seahawk criticism. He walked away.
He said, "Wow, Matt," and he walked away. That's okay. Well, we've had enough hydration. We're ready to play again. Here's the throw in.
Oof, I'm feeling fresh now.
Did the trick. Raquel Trogdon breaking away with the ball.
Speed, no
nice
cutback.
Little cutback. Another cutback. Kicks it back for little support from her teammates. Works it into Aaliyah Myers, but it's passes stolen away by Park. And here they come the other way. Here's a breakaway by the girl whose name you told me, and I already forgot. She's trying to score. Centering pass, beautiful pass. It was initially saved, deflected off the keeper, and then poked back for the goal by number 28.
As our friendly announcer across says, 28 is Lauren Runyon from Park. Everyone gets set up again here. I don't know if you could agree with me here, Matt, but this team is talking an awful lot more than Justice as well.
They are, and they stay very aggressive off of the face-offs. They go forward instantly. It even deceived us when we started the game because we thought that they didn't have the ball when they did because of how aggressive they are, and that's really worked to their advantage. 3-0 is a breakaway train in this sport. It's a bit of a beating, but let's see if they, again, Justice needs something to build on here. One goal can change the momentum and give you some stuff to work on. Here comes Park the other way, looking for a fourth, and they will poke it away. There's the brace. A brace is 2 goals in one match, Jason.
That's another Lauren Runyon goal as well.
That she has the brace now. One
The
more
brace.
would be a hat trick.
What's the brace? Explain the brace.
A brace is 2 goals in one match.
That's a thing.
A hat trick is 3.
I knew the hat trick. You just taught me something.
There's a whole sequence. There's also a name for 4 goals in one match. I'll look that up in a second.
I would say that's probably called rare.
It is rare, but not impossible. Justice is feeling pretty defeated here. Let's see if they can pick up themselves off the mat here and get a little bit.
They got to go travel here, so they got to walk away from this with something to work on and something to feel good about. Technically, they did travel for this one as well, though we're only about half an hour from Justice University right now.
Where's their next match, Jason?
I think it's in California, and I think it's Irvine, if I'm not mistaken. I'll look that one up, too, while you're looking up your information. It's going to be a throw-in for Park.
So, Jason, 1 goal is a goal. 2 goals in one match by one player is a brace. 3 is a hat trick. 4 is a haul.
A haul. Well,
H-A-U-L.
that would be a haul for
That
sure.
would be quite the haul. Here comes Justice the other way.
Battling a little bit. Is that...
That's Kezi.
Kezi's in for the first
Kezi's
time
in the
tonight.
match. Good to see Keziah Makanani in the game.
From Blantyre, Malawi. One of several international students at Justice University. For being a very young school, done a very good job of bringing in international players and
That was a
international
great
students.
keep in, but they're going to say she didn't, in fact, keep it in. And they're going to give Justice
That would
a
make
throw
it
in.
not quite a great keep-in, right?
It was an almost great keep in, if that's a thing, and it's not. But Justice is going to throw the ball here, working the other way. Cassidy looking for a friend here. She's trying to direct some traffic. Good play off the side of the foot by Michaela. Kezi's got it. Going to move it back across the pitch to Riley Kunker. Riley looking. Now they dropped Aaliyah back to defense again. She's still in, but she's dropped back as Kezi came in as the fresh legs to try to be up forward, try to get some of that attack going. Here goes Park with the ball, trying to work it out wide, cuts it back into the middle. Centers it, working back to the far side.
Because he
All
takes
the
a
way
shot
out.
at it, but he was a little behind her. She was moving one way, the ball went the other way.
Park trying to kick it in, deflects off the boot of
And there's another high kick, but would have been wide open.
You're talking about the height of Park earlier, and our girl here who scored 2 goals in this half is the tallest of the tall ones on Park, and
Lauren Runyon.
Lauren Runyon's height has been a big advantage in this half, especially. She played a little bit in the first half as well, I believe.
I think the last one went off the leg of, just because I want to say this name, Kyra Le Nageta, number 11. I think that's who it went off of, but I could be mistaken. To answer your question, though, Justice Irvine, California, they play West Cliff University, and that is on August 30th, so that's a week from tomorrow.
Ball ping-ponging off Justice and Park players. Park maintains possession. Nice little move there. Showing her footwork. Works it back in the middle, kicks it to the center, poked away by Aaliyah Myers. After that second goal, Aaliyah dropped back to the defensive end to try to keep things solidified on the back end. Park,
Justice trying to force a throw in there to slow things down, but didn't quite get to the out-of-bounds line with it.
Park maintains possession. I would say they've had the ball for the majority of this one.
I think your number earlier might have slightly gone down, maybe 65-70%, but definitely for the majority of the game.
and they still have it. And here they come back around to the left wing, working it back to the center. That ball's a little wild, poked away by Justice, but not far enough that Park loses possession. They maintain it in their zone.
Brought in some subs here. Michaela Geroux here from Argentina, another international student, a sophomore.
Oh, Micaela?
Michaela.
I think that's how you
I
say
always
it.
called her Michaela. Sorry, Michaela.
Micaela. Mika.
I got Guerrero right.
They call her Mika. There's Aaliyah doing what she does and getting a solid kick on that ball, but squirts out. It's off a Park player, however. That will be a throw-in. Kezi going to throw this one in for Justice. She did not see the Park girl coming. And Justice will
bounds
clear
again.
out. And then it will be back. Thrown in for Park. Maintaining possession here.
Justice taking good advantage of that Labor Day weekend coming up. They in California in San Dimas to take on Life Pacific University on September 1st at 10 a.m.
You know, I expect Cameron Henry's relatives and friends to make the journey out there. Coming from San Diego, they're not too far away.
True.
Another goal kick coming up
There's
here.
also our backup keeper is from Hanford, California. I don't know where Hanford is. Do you have any idea where Hanford, California is?
I'm not familiar with Hanford. California's a big state. I'm not familiar with it. Park maintains possession here in the attacking third. Going to kick the ball out wide. They're slow. This is called park the bus, Jason. That's a tactic when you have to lead. You don't need to advance the ball. Just maintain the possession. Park the bus. They're not interested in moving it up. They're just killing time.
Hanford, a distant suburb of Fresno, California, for those of you taking notes at home.
Justice University, it's more like park the 15-passenger van.
That's true.
We're not quite there yet that we have buses. One day, a boy can dream.
Hey, there's a park bus right there, too. Or
That's
park
true.
van, I mean.
They're parking the van as well. Here
Yes.
comes Park now. They are going to move it forward a little bit here.
Next stop, Charter Airline.
That'd be nice. Park again, so pesky, not giving anything away, not giving up. A little slip on that shot attempt, and it will trickle harmlessly into the arm of Amy Gallegos. And here we go the other way for Justice. Again, poked away. Micaela can't get a hold of that one. It's going to go out wide. Here comes Park. I think number 2 on Park there is their fastest player. What's her name?
Number 2,
Yeah.
that would be Abriana McCaster. Or Abriana.
Aubriana is very quick, and that was almost a disaster.
Got a park player down.
And that is Abriana that we just aforementioned.
And she's holding an ankle up, so that
That
does
looks
not look like dehydration. That looks like an ankle roll.
As she was taking that fast turn down there by the baseline, she did slip a little bit. I wonder if she rolled an ankle. She's asking for assistance here and an arm from her teammate.
They are going to
gonna
call
walk
for
off
the
the
sub,
pitch.
but they're walking her off the short end of the field to get
The Park trainer
play back underway.
is hustling over to check on her.
Well, Lions Loyal, the next time you guys can come out to support your women's soccer team is going to be September 2nd at 6 p.m. as they face Benedictine Mesa. That's at Manute Sopo Stadium, which is in Mesa. So that'll be, again, not a home game, but at least somewhere here locally where you can come out and support the ladies and cheer them on to a win.
And the referee is holding up play here even though the player is off the pitch. And I think that's because a Justice sub is coming in as well, taking this chance to sub out the keeper. So we have a new keeper in for Justice. And I heard the Park coach barking
you know
at the
what?
ref to get the game going here. And he obliges, and here they go the other way. About 12 minutes left in this one. The 4-0 advantage for Park. Kezi breaks away a little bit with the ball. They can't handle the pass and it goes out of bounds, but it was deflected away and she'll throw the ball in here. Justice might have something cooking. but it's quickly booted back the other way by Park, out of bounds. Ari Lockwood is going to throw this one in. A lot of hands on hips out there. It's a hot one out here. Justice girls are getting tired. They just cannot get any kind of offensive possession strung together here. Leah Myers heads that back, but Park comes away with it, and here they come the other way. A little break here, 2-on-3. They don't have the numbers, but that one's going to poke out of bounds.
Bossy gets her foot on that one.
Be a throw in here for Park.
As you said, back playing defense again. Looks like the cart has been sent out to take the injured Buccaneer off the field.
She doesn't look happy about needing the cart. And Park is going to try to work the ball back in. Raquel Trogdon giving a little bit of chase there. She's looking a little tired as well.
We didn't mention this at game time, but it was when I pulled into the parking lot, a nice cool 105 as we started the game. So
Park
may have dropped a degree
here
or
trying
two.
to add a fifth goal. Nice little cutback move. Left foot centering pass, but Bossy's there to say no suit for you and out of bounds. Going to be a throw in.
I'm going to need a little bit more emphasis on that statement there, Matt.
You know, maybe they just don't want soup because they've had so much steak here tonight with 4 goals. They might be full up.
Man, you're just full of them tonight. Speaking of someone who's full up,
I'm actually hungry, believe it or not. That's probably why I'm talking about food so much. This part of the game brought to you by Whataburger.
first person to bring us a Whataburger gets absolutely nothing except our thanks.
You can have one of my fries if you bring me fries. That's going to be a goal kick here for Justice.
I find it funny that we're saying that. We're not broadcasting live this evening.
So anytime you listen to this, bring me a Whataburger.
Yes.
Doesn't matter when.
I teach
Bad
Tuesdays and
pass.
Thursdays in the afternoon, and
And that one is going to hit
Oh,
off of
man.
the crossbar and in for the 5th goal for Park. You know, I think the Justice defense kind of gave up on that play and thought she was just going to waste it over the bar, and she put it in the perfect place, hits the bottom side of the crossbar and dunks right in there for the 5th
was
goal.
co-
That's the nail in the coffin, Jason.
that was Kale Ganotisi, I think, for her first goal. Yep, I think that's probably about all she wrote. But again, it would be nice to take something with you before you go on the road. There's a very physical piece of contact there.
Michaela takes the shiver
No.
shoulder.
No blood, no foul.
She's not happy, but the scoreboard would say that Park has gotten the last laugh on this one. That's punched out by Justice. Another throw in for Park upcoming here.
Coming up right after our game tonight, should be about 30 minutes after this one's over with, is the Justice men's soccer team playing against this same Park University.
Park again with possession at center field here, moving it back around to the left wing on the attack again, cutting it back in. Little pass to the middle of the field, little hard to handle there, but she still has control. But Bossy
Bossy has not quit.
Bossy will not quit. Again, why you want girls like her on your team. Never say die attitude is very helpful. That's why she's wearing the armband there, Jason. She's the captain. Riley Conker taking the goal kick here for Calais.
Raquel picking it up midfield. Oh, heading toward midfield. Didn't quite get there.
Park back the other way on the attack. Michaela fighting for the header. Bounces off of her. And Park back with it, looking for another one. That one's over the goal as well.
As y'all just heard from our friendly neighborhood linesman, there's about 6 minutes left in this one.
Ziggy is not beneath talking to the ref while he's doing his job. I can respect that, though. Kezi deflects that ball. Fighting for it is who else? Aaliyah Myers. And they're going to call a foul here.
Call a late foul there.
Aaliyah got a little shove in the back there, and the ref is going to give her the benefit of the doubt. And here, interesting take there. The ball was still hopping in the air when it was kicked. Did not make for a very accurate kick. Go the other way.
Raquel on the step back.
Raquel is just shoved to the side, but no call. But Bossy has it now. She tries to leave it for Raquel, but not quite strong enough. It's going to be taken back away by Park, but she steals it right back, and here comes Bossy. Deflection off the Park defender. Kezi can't corral it, and Park comes the other way with a little bit of a breakaway.
Ari tried to get there too, just couldn't get there quite in time.
Centering pass, too strong for Park. Kicked away by Justice, but Park is right there.
Several players from Justice left in the front field here, just making their way
They're
back.
wearing down another amazing shot
There's another goal.
by Dorian. She finally gets one. Darian has been threatening to score.
Once again, Matt apologizes to her parents.
It is a beautiful name.
Oh man, not to laugh at anything, but gotta find something here to talk about. Discouraging night, I'm sure, for Coach Navarro and his ladies.
At least they didn't kick the extra point, Jason. So you got that going for you.
And he says that with just under 5 minutes remaining, blatantly not acknowledging the announcer's curse.
Yet. We'll say yet. Got some walking going on by some of the Justice players. They're definitely tired.
Saved by Amy there. I'm sorry,
Calais.
Got used to saying Amy's name.
Calais is going to go ahead and boot that away, and she's got a strong leg. She gets it. It bounces past the center line. Aaliyah giving chase again. A little shoulder shimmy there, but they're going to call that off Park.
Yeah, throw in for Justice.
Aaliyah trying to get position for a potential goal here. Deflected off the shoulder of the Park player. And they're going to kick it out to
Nobody here
Dorian.
for the left side here. Darian
is still not Dorian. And Darian is looking for the extra point to make this a clean touchdown lead. But Justice isn't done playing defense.
Talia Parker in the corner centering it, and there's, I was going to say right there was one of our nemesis for the evening.
That was a nice save by Calais. She took control of her box there and clearing it out. Aaliyah gets a little bit of a deflection off her head. She takes the deflection, steals it back away. She's got a break.
She does have a break. Here it comes.
She's trying to turn it back into the middle of the field. She lost it, turns it back to the outside, still fighting the possession. And then she shoved to the ground, and the ball goes through for a goal kick.
That was an exciting moment. Once again, Bossy never giving up.
Might have been one of the strongest chances of the night. There hasn't been much of that. But again, that never say die attitude goes a long way for her teammates. They're seeing that. They're seeing her giving maximum effort in a 6-0 game, and that translates. That's why you wear the captain badge. And she's not giving much room on the defending end for Park, putting some pressure on them. Here comes
Great
Park
catch
the
by
other
the
way.
Park offensive player there.
Way to corral that ball. That could have easily deflected off her leg out of bounds, but it didn't. And here comes Park the other way. But Michaela steals it back away. Tries to clear it. Kezi is fighting for the ball. Park will maintain possession. Kezi's still coming up on it.
Tonight's been a mix of obviously skill by this Park team, but also it seems the balls always just land exactly where they need to land for them tonight. Every kick we've seen just as clear ends up landing right on the head of the Park player, or it's frustrating all around.
Definite things to clean up for the next match in Irvine. It'll be cooler temperature, so hopefully their fitness won't be a factor in that game. And here we go.
Park says to the official, "Get out of my way, please." And
Park is not satisfied. They're going to go ahead and tack on the extra point, and they take a full touchdown lead.
And if I'm not mistaken, that might be the hat trick. There it is,
That's
the hat trick for Lauren Runyon. Well, tonight looks good on the individual stat sheet for Lauren for sure. Probably gets her some more playing time in their next match.
Lauren and Darian, I think, are their strongest players, and their little speedster who went down with an ankle injury.
I think Lauren came off the bench, though, in the first half.
She may have been, she played a little bit in the first half, I think.
Oh, you know what? I apologize. She did start. She might have come out and then come back.
She may already have a haul. I don't remember who scored their first goal. Should have marked that. McKenna Matthews. Kicks it back to Kristen Yables. It's
playing right in front of us on the left-hand side of the field. Errant pass. There's Peyton kicking it out. Right next to our broadcast booth. It's a throw in for justice.
Peyton Tafoya throws it in. And they're going to play on. These refs have had enough, I think.
Yeah, that's right in front of our table here, and it was clearly sitting out of bounds. So whether it was off of Peyton or the Park defender or the Park player.
Under 20 seconds to go, you let it play on, and Park is just, they're going to actually keep attacking even though this game has been in the deep freeze for a while, and that's going to be the final whistle.
Final whistle. Great doing a first broadcast with you, sir. Not the great result we'd like with a 7-0 loss to Park, but good. I mean, good way to get out here, start the season, get some action against another team, and it's one game.
It's just one game, and there's stuff to build on. There was some good effort on the defensive end. There were some good passes and some good senior leadership, some good upperclassmen leadership. Now, just to get some, just be able to turn some of those chances into goals. That's the real thing.
And I think the reality, talking to Coach Navarro too, was that there's, if I remember what he said right, 8 returners and 12 returners, 8 new players.
Yeah.
And so there's just going to be this learning curve of these girls playing together and figuring out who's going to be where and when. And, this is countable game 1, so unfortunately that's an 0-1 record, but long way to go still this season.
And the returners were showing that they have that leadership ability. That will translate. It'll take time. And they get that first goal in a countable match, and I think it'll start to roll downhill from there.
Absolutely. Once again, 7-0 the final. Park takes the victory here tonight. And we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back with the men's game shortly. Thanks for tuning in.